What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another Guild War video, and we're fighting against some random Chinese guild. No idea who they are, but we are officially 2 weeks left in the season, and we're pretty much locked in Hall of Fame for Shinrai, so things are pretty much smooth sailing from this point on out. And we are using a little bit of a different camera angle, so just if you guys like it or don't like it, just maybe let me know in the YouTube comments if you guys do or not. But yeah, as always, we're going to try to be as clean as possible because we are one of the later attackers today. Kind of got lost track of time playing Apex for the first time, so there's that. But anyways, if you guys do like the video, please consider giving a like and comment for the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the first attack. All right, so round number 1, we are going to be scouting, and it's going to be ML Senya, ML Polly, and Candy. And we're going to be going with Knockwall here, who's going to be on Guiding Light. And then we're going to be running Dragon Bright Senya, who's going to be on Bastion of Prelucia. The whole reason for this, obviously, is so that we are able to provide barrier and immunity to our Knockwall, so that we're able to resist the pushback and speed down from the Sea Phantom Politis. And then our Spectre Tenebria is just going to be our bookholder on Destro and Penetration set. And just previously, you were able to see that I did release my imprint on the Senya, so that I get a little bit more HP for my Stene. And obviously, release imprint for the Knockwall, which I already showed. On the bottom, I'm just going to be going with top speed Luna. We're just going to go 315. So we're running Luna top speed, and then we're going to be running Gloomy Rain, which is going to be +8 speed imprint. And she's going to provide another book. And the great thing about using Gloomy Rain with Luna, you only need a +21 book, because S3 from ML Luna is going to generate another 3 souls. So effectively, you don't really need a max book, right? You're just kind of, overcapping your souls, which, isn't a bad thing, because you could, soul burn sooner. But the match should already be over by that point. ML Ludwig is just going to be 260 speed, speed torn, nothing really too special here. And the whole idea we're just going to do is just soul burn S3, soul burn S1 into Ran, and then soul burn S2 into the Bloodmoon Haze with our Ludwig, so that when Bloodmoon Haze does potentially counter, because he is sealed, not binded, the Bloodmoon Haze is going to strip the skill nullifier, and then that S2 proc is not going to be able to kill me. So in that regard, it should be fine. So let us go right ahead. Alright, so it is Spatio Temporal Fan Poly. I should probably take notes because
I don't want to do this.
Spatio. Okay, speed screenshot. Need to make sure we give this to the rest of the guild, otherwise I am absolutely tossing as one of the last attackers. So let me paste that. And then I'm going to be Soulburn S3 here.
Your final image.
Now this Senya is pretty fast, right? I'm like 285 Knockwall here, and it looks like the Senya is 89%, so it's actually quite a fast Senya. And obviously they're binded, so they can't dual attack anymore or counter. So we're just going to seal the Senya here early on. And we're going to try to nuke this Candy ASAP, basically. 28, 2, 3, 4, 3F. 16, 3, 5, 2. 28, 2, 2K, Senya, 3F. Oh boy.
It will end with the passing.
This is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. This is a little bit scary. We haven't seen a Candy Artifact yet, right?
Not bad.
But it's definitely Omega counter set. Counter set.
You disgust me.
It's not Holy Sack. That's the good news. 28, 2, 3, 4.
Until death do us part.
Stene and back would be higher value? No, because you wouldn't get Bastion or Prelucia on Monkden, right? Which would be really bad. We're eating a lot of damage, but whatever. Hopefully my Senya stays alive, because if it gets to a point where my Senya dies, we're going to be in trouble. But I'm pretty certain we should be okay here. Stene should be able to kill here. She's reset, so we're being chilling now, I think. I'm just gonna seal this. It doesn't make any difference, but because Stene should be able to clear here. Actually, the seal was pretty important because we can block out the guiding or the stealth, right? And then I soul burn here.
You want to try me? You know who I am.
I did not mean to adjust my width. Whoops. S1. I might lose Senya here. I'm probably losing Senya here. Yeah, fuck me. He has speed buff, so the play is probably S1. And then finish with Stene. Yeah, not exactly the cleanest, but like, whatever. We gotta work with what we got. So I'm 323 here. 95%. 95%. Okay. Well, thank God we didn't get outsped. So that's the good thing. So... Okay. Soulburn S3.
For the sake of peace, I'll be the villain I have to be.
Ludwig moves up. I Soulburn S1 into Ran first. I Soulburn S2 onto the Blood Moon Haze. He counters, but it strips my... Yeah, there you go. No proc, which is really nice. It is Celestine. Blood Moon Haze, no HP, Celestine, counter.
Did I take it too far?
And then everything dies. Oh, never mind. He's not dead yet. He dies here. Cool. Nice.
A hero's praise is a crown too heavy.
So for the top team, it's also going to be a scout. It's going to be Karina, Candy, Zio. I'm just going to go back to basics and just kind of bait everything. So Karina goes Aras, Zio goes Doris, Candy goes into Malona, right? So it'll be very clean. Aras is going to be 205 speed on speed and immunity on Aureus as my mitigation. His defense is a little bit low, but hopefully it'll just work out, you know? Doris is going to be on just a standard speed, defense, Water's Origin, nothing too special here. And then we're going to be running our LCB on Sigurd, Destro, and Penetration set. And really nothing too special, right? Just basically just kill them all one by one, focus Karina, and just kind of play it from there. Bottom, it's... you know, this might look like a free knockwall to you guys on YouTube, but one of the main things is if you run this kind of comp, like let's say it's like a 300 shoe and it one-shots your Jacko, you basically just insta-die. So we're going to try to avoid that from happening. So we're going to run a light bait. So we're going to be running our Ambitious Tywin on Bastion and Perlucia so that we have a light bait for Urban Shadow Shoe going first. And then we're going to be running Emil Senya on... Sorry, Emil Poly on Immunity and Unseen Observer. Thank you for the follow. The whole reason why you want to have Immunity here is because if Senya moves first... Well, I mean, obviously you have Bastion and Perlucia, right? So actually you should be putting Janu in the back. But because we're running Bastion, we want Janu to take damage, right? But let's just say you didn't have Immunity on Poly. You do want to have Immunity if you're not running Bastion and Perlucia on a Tywin, just so that Senya can't provoke you. But anyways, I'm running Sea Phantom Politis 286 speed Immunity and Unseen Observer to generate souls for our Janua. And then our Janua is going to be tuned so that it's 13 speed behind a Tywin on Speed Torrent. Just so that basically I can go Poly, A-Tai, Soulburn S1 Janua, and then just kind of kill something off. And in the event that, you know, it Elbrises or Senya S3's first or whatever, we have A-Tai to cover and provides Rage and a Cleanse for our Janua if needed. So in that regard, it should be pretty clean. So let us go right ahead. So Zio's on Taga Hell's Ancient Book, which means that it's not really a trap on this first one. So let me grab the screenshot because I'm gonna need to let the guild know. So here I have two choices, right? I can either S2 to heal Aras a bit, or I can S3. And if I S3, that'll heal him a bit more. But Candy's gonna go into LCB and Zio's gonna go into Doris, right? So inevitably I think just S2 is probably fine here.
Please let me heal you.
Karina's 15,549. Probably RPG, right? Most likely. RPG being Rocket Punch Gauntlet. Death breaks me. Just eliminate the threat, right? It's just kill Candy first. I know, like I said during the preparations, I said kill Karina first, but if she already has 3 without defense buff, you might as well just go Candy first. Because Candy's gonna be the main lose condition here if it pops off, right? 16,410. Probably just S1 on Zio. Try to avoid an Elbrus or something, or counter.
I'm well aware of what
Your plan.
Good chip damage.
You should really back down.
Pretty free. Yeah, this is pretty free. Yeah, the great thing about running Doors as well is that, like, the fact that Zio gets 2 hits onto her and then you just, like, freely cleanse, it feels really good. So here, I'm gonna actually S3, I'm just gonna S3 Aras. I'm gonna get the defense break off, and then I'm just gonna S2 onto Candy,
I'll protect you.
so that I can drag a dual attack and then just straight up clear. Is it Holy Sack? It is not.
I'll wrap things up.
And then I can just Soulburn S1 Zio, finish him off, and then it's GG from here. Super clean.
Big tricks won't work on me.
Arguably, saving souls to just like Soulburn into Karina might have been better, but I think it's probably like a marginal difference. Karina is on counter set. Counter set.
Let me show you the results.
No already proc. Okay. Yeah, and then just pretty much auto, right?
I got you. Bye-bye.
Did Lily just put Holy Sock on Candy today? Is that a thing? In Guild War defense? Yeah, it could be a thing. It could be a thing, yeah. It's a decent trap, kind of, maybe.
Audacity of these scoundrels. Utter disgrace.
Yeah, this kills.
You belong in the dirt.
Okay, we have a longer round 1, but we'll just go with round 2 now. Hopefully the shoe doesn't actually cut in front of us and put tempo up. Hopefully.
Don't be
Okay, so... It was kind of a Monk trap. It was kind of a Monk trap. I mean, like, anyone that has, like, a bit of a slower Monk will probably die, right? Okay, so, pretty simple, right? We're just gonna S3.
to the right, then to the left.
Hopefully push back on Senya, hopefully.
Quite the dancing now.
Or at least strip the... Okay, cool. We pushed everything back.
Destroy you.
S3.
You can defeat me.
270 issue. Well, it's exactly 5%, so I could have high rolled, right? And if I did high roll, then yeah. So hard to say. I'll just go shoot first. It's POV.
Let's see what you can do.
It's like what 20 something K, 20 something K HP. That's pretty high HP.
Where are you?
Is it Holy Sack Senya? Let's see. Nope.
So, you learn nothing from last.
Okay. Yeah, this comp is just so much safer. Yeah, GG. Not even Holy Sack Fiend. Yeah. So good thing we didn't go with Monk, right? Because if Shu was around like 280ish, it could have been in speed RNG range, and then I could have lost. So nice. So for our last attack, we're gonna be hitting a scouted comp, and by yours truly, Luciera. Shout out to Lucy. He says that the top team is just all standard builds, and the bottom is gonna be 22.5k haste, 29k Senya on 3F, and then Candy's not on Holy Sack. So, the top team, pretty straightforward, right? We don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to be going with Emma Luna here, 315 speed. We're going to get an 8 imprint from our Gloomy Rain, as we saw in the first attack, and she's going to be providing speed imprint. And then Ludwig's going to be at 260 so that we take the turn right afterwards, okay? Soulburn S3, Soulburn Ludwig twice, win the game, pretty much. Bottom, we're going to reset DC. I usually try my best to refrain from using Dark Corvus on YouTube, but we just need the win, so I'm just going to go with that, okay? Forgive me this time. So we're going to be running Iseria, this leftover gear, speed, immunity, and Unseen Observer. Obviously, ER is useless on her. And then the bottom is going to be Doris. She's going to be speed, defense, Water's Origin. And then the bottom is going to be, the third unit is going to be Dark Corvus, Prayer of Solitude. Make sure if you're looking for the highest DPS artifact for Dark Corvus, it's Prayer of Solitude, not Portrait, not Sweet Miracle. It's always Prayer of Solitude, just FYI. And yeah, basically we're just going to reset DC, push him up, let Bowman Haze S3 into us first, and then basically just kill Candy, and then it should be free from there. And yeah, let's go right ahead.
You don't deserve my mercy.
13%
Now
ahead.
that you know my secret, I can't let you live.
Okay. So, pretty basic shit.
First steps first.
S1 this,
Now that you've met,
S2
I
this,
know all I need to about
S3 this,
you worthless you couldn't possibly comprehend.
and then even if Atai stuns us, it's whatever.
Turn to nothingness.
Now, if it was Aureus Atai, that would have died, but because it's not Aureus Atai, then it doesn't die. And then Gloom Mirror can finish. Never mind, I missed crit.
Do I scare you?
Dead. Alright, so let's just reset Decor. And I never really liked committing a skill here, but I guess the skill is probably just Senya, so that eventually doesn't get speed buff.
Forever. I pledge myself.
You probably could go Blood Moon Haste here actually, but I think it's a marginal difference. It's kind of whatever. Candy Elbrist, crying.
Doesn't your heart belong to me?
Dark Corvus gonna eat some hits here. Blood Moon Haste
Is that all
moves.
you're capable of?
Okay.
Then you're better off dead.
So here, instead of S3 pushing up Decor, I think I can just I mean, I'll just
Did
S2.
that help? Bet.
I don't even think I need a soul burn this, but I already have a lot of souls, so I might as well. Because Blood Moon Haste is not gonna be able to S3 because you already S3'd into Doris, so at this point it's just like we're just turbo chilling.
I'll give you a rest.
Hit this Senya here. And NATO, just speed up the clip. We're running Dark Corvus, so it's pretty boring, so just try to speed it up. Thank you. Keep it nice and simple. The OG combo. Nice and clean.
I can finally stand.
Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And once again, I do want to apologize for using Dark Corvus again, just because it's not exactly the most fun thing to watch, but you know, when your guild leader comes into your Twitch chat and says we gotta win, we gotta win. So sometimes you just gotta whip out the dirty shit, you know. So forgive me. I'm gonna try not to for future wars. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Nothing too special here. Gotta, you know, get things kicking and go to sleep soon. So see you guys in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.